So on that note, tonight you'll see work about bisexuality and pansexuality, as well as work by those who identify as bisexual and pansexual, as well as by our allies. And I am not bisexual because I can't make up my mind. I am not bisexual because I'm afraid to identify as something else. I am bisexual because I love everything about being bisexual with every fiber of my being.
My name is Katie Sly, and I started Too Queer, a Bi Visibility Cabaret, in 2014. Too Queer is a cabaret which showcases any kind of art you can imagine, by bisexual artists, by pansexual artists, as well as allied artists who have work that's relevant to the community and that theme. I started the cabaret for a lot of reasons. One was a lot of rampant biphobia I saw in a lot of different communities and coming at us from a lot of different sides in a lot of different ways.
When I was younger, I made a list, boys to one side, then girls I'd like to kiss, one side was longer. And so I took that to mean that I was a lesbian.
But more so than that, I started Too Queer because I was craving a community of people like me, and I didn't have a community of people like me.
It's very rare that you are in a situation where you're surrounded by so many artists from so many different walks of life.
I'm familiar with that amazing feeling of like liberation that comes when you're surrounded by people who get you on a different level that you've never been got before. But I have to say, like, Too Queer was another level too, because it was like, I felt like my breath dropped to a new level of comfort.
To me, Too Queer means that I don't have to be anything other than exactly what it is that I am. And going into, I guess, our 4th season with the cabaret, it's become a family.
So we're here outside of Buddies in Bad Times Theatre because our next event is going to be taking place here on June 25th. I'm so excited, and I'm even more excited because while we've had performance events in the past, this time around we're also going to be conducting workshops that are open to the public, which are going to be happening on June 18th at City Park Library. So one of the reasons that we're doing this online fundraising campaign is to pay the artists that are going to be running those workshops for the public. These workshops are going to address bisexuality in relation to a whole bunch of other things. Bisexuality in relation to storytelling, bisexuality in terms of its relationship to intersectionality with other identities and other communities, bisexuality in relation to healing and self-care and these kind of things.
If everyone were taught that gender is a spectrum, then maybe new understandings of sexualities could flourish, and maybe there'd be a word for what I am, a non-binary lover of female androgynous genders. Or maybe the world would actually consider whether they can love a genderqueer rather than avoiding what they do not know. And so I ask the world, when our understandings of sexualities depend on the binary, can we know ourselves?
Another reason that we're looking to raise money is, while every artist that has ever worked with Too Queer has been paid, it ends up when you split that share between 15, 20, 25 artists, those shares end up getting small, and I would love to be able to offer the artists that perform at Too Queer something that's a more fair honorarium for the work that they put into these performances that means so much to so many people. We're also looking to raise funds so that we can have ASL interpretation at both the June 25th performance event as well as at the June 18th workshops that we're going to be running.
He felt an undeniable pleasure, but not undeniably more than the pleasure he'd experienced with her. It was just different.
Lastly, the thing that we're looking to raise money for is to video document. It's really, really important that we document this work that we're doing so that we can show the importance of this work.
When vines grow up stone walls, then coil around your neck until choked with the language of not enough, too much.
I would rather be fixed than not exist, and that's why I don't want to be bi. I don't want to be bi because if I say I'm bi, then everyone will call me a liar, and I hate nothing more than being called a liar. Then everyone will say that I'm in the closet, but it's not the closet that I fear, because I'd rather be gay. It's less struggle, isn't it? It's less struggle anyway.
liked it, wanted to be a part of it.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope I see you on June 18th. I hope I see you on June 25th. And I hope you know what I mean when I say I love you in every sense of that word.